The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then. Paris Saint-Germain appear to be going with a 3-5-2 formation, Jim.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
There's the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And here's Dembele. Could move up a gear here. That's been cut out, well played.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Check gets it clear, and he's quick to snatch it back. Decent chance! And that has fair fizzed.
Dembele clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Great defending, strong and determined. Yeah. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, it's Dembele. That's good running with the ball. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Messi. Nice-looking ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. He's got away. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Clipped into space. Chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Forlan. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There they go, hunting in packs. So we're still where we started right now. Yeah, can so cleverly bypass the press. Bruno Fernandes. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Messi. Now it's Hullet. What's going wide left? Forlan. And here's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Kvaratskhelia clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
That's a cute ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. Nicely weighted ball. Yamal gets into a good position. And he whips it in. Looking for a corner. Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vitinha, Desai. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Very nicely done.
Temps additionnel, 1 minute.
Yamal! That is decidedly lacking.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And the whistle goes for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Roma can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Where it came from. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Driving, bullets! Caught offside that time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Check, punts it upfield. And it's Hullet. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Messi is someone with real dynamite in his boots. That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Caceres kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Dembele. Searching pass he's played there. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That has been cut short. And here's the chance to counter. That ball looks a good one. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, good effort! And that's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Le numéro 25.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so
Le
significant.
numéro 11. Neymar. Le numéro 19.
Puskás, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. Mateus. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's Vieira. Oh, nice touch. Just about up to 75 minutes. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pelé going forward, and he's got the beating of his man. And that was very necessary.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Stood up well to him there. Roberto Baggio. And it's Owen. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries to pass it through. Neymar is in a really good position out wide. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or cage.
Nakamura! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. All hands on deck for this one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Keeper has taken decisive action. Nakamura carries the ball down the right.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Messi makes a dash for it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Vieira. 2 minutes to be added on. Goes looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And Owen! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens, but eventually we have a winner.
Well, I thought only one team could win this, certainly in the last few minutes, Peter. They didn't half make it hard on themselves, but sometimes you just have to win games whatever way you can, and that they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Une petite pensée, mesdames et messieurs, pour le président d'un de nos clubs de supporters.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's neat. Alonso. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Has to go... And Hullet! He's done very well to get to that.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's Vitinha. Some really good... Vieira! No, just not quite.
Vieira really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Messi. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Applies the finish! Vitinha.
South Korea definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Forlan. Oh, it's come loose. And here's the chance to counter. Costa Curta. And it's Xavi Alonso. Looking for the run. That is good alertness. Knocks it into space. Now it's Hullet. Messi. And here's Forlan. And a chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Costa Curta. Lookman. And it's Messi. Thinks about the shot. And he's running for a chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Roberto Carlos. Lookman picks it up out wide. That's good play. And he goes cross-field.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. It's Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Messi. And here's Mane. And it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. And Messi! Not a bad try by any means.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Pepe. And the pass is intercepted. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Great vision. And this is Forlan. Ah, such a clever touch. Forlan! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Messi. Messi. Lovely pass. And the shot! They've scored!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
That is a great pick out. That's the end of the first 45. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half.
Substitution for South Korea. Number 4, striker. Coming on the field is number 18.
To get things going again.
Roma can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, facing up to his and Messi!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Lookman, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Lookman! Lookman going face-to-face with his great rival. Lookman! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lookman actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Caceres. Vitinha. Vieira. Passes coming off in quick succession here. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos. Still just a single goal between the sides. Messi. And here's Hullet. Played back. Tries a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Lookman. And it's Xavi Alonso.
South Korea really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, what has happened here? Gets his head on it! No, not the best of headers.
Substitution for South Korea. Number
The two
19,
coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same
Coming
time.
on to replace him is number 8, Cafu. Substitution.
Roberto Baggio. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. Oh, what a ball! Shot a goal! And that's a sharp finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
He knows it's taken a big and very kind deflection, but he is claiming it nonetheless. South Korea restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Mateus. Caceres. Adams spots it and intercepts. Mateus does well to get it back. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He is through here. Chance to do... Oh, great leap! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort. That's going in strongly.
Now it's Puskas. Puskas. Oh, this is a terrific run. And this is Roberto Baggio. Pepe gets it clear. Into the last quarter of an hour. Back towards the middle. Has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Hullet. Oh, shooting chance! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And again they hit the front.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Pete.
He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
It's their second corner of the game. He's having a shot! And he's heaved it away. Goes forward. Now can he find a finish?
Roma clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. Impressive jump! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a promising position. Look at the space here. And this is... There's the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Drogba clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
All hands on deck for this one. And they've got rid. Shot could be on. He's found a way through. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Caceres.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, sweet feet. Elects to cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Makelele, the battery in the watch.
Yeah, and fittingly, a lot of pundits refer to it as the Makelele role now, such as his influence playing that position.
Now it's Hullet. Valverde. And it's Bale. Takes a shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Pelé. Plenty to aim at here. Oh, that's nice. Pelé. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Maldini deals with that comfortably. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Lam. Pelé. Makelele. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Hullet. Saliba cuts it out.
Roma really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is headed for the middle. That's a throw. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Forlan. Now it's Hullet. Vieira. And here's Messi. And it's Bellingham. It's a threatening ball. No way through, so back it comes. Takes aim and crosses. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Forlan. Looking to play him in. Hullet. Pelé. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Dembele. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Makelele. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira. For Valverde. And it's Lam. And it's Valverde. Here's Vieira. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Dembele. Maldini. Thuram. Vieira. Hullet. And it's Forlan. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale.
Roma truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Lovely feet. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Hullet is offering a wry smile there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. Valverde. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, nice touch. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Hullet. Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Vieira. Makaleli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Turan. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's being shifted off it. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Oh, it's Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bullet! Makaleli.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lam. Threads one in. Maldini clears without hesitation. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Well, the two coaches
15,
are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Number 18, Hullet. Number 14, Pele. Number 11,
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Number 13,
Now it's Yamal.
Number 4, Mbappe.
Roberto
Number
Baggio.
19, Neymar.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Number 22, Iniesta.
Roberto Baggio.
Substitutions taking place.
Played back. That's an imaginative pass.
Roma really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
That's an excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. Now it's Yamal. Yamal charging forward, the ball at his feet. Yamal, a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Makaleli plays it short. That is lovely. And this is Neymar. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Always onto this. Tries one from range. And he's managed to gift it back. Quality ball. Great defending, strong and determined. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Bellingham. Pressure coming in from all directions. Little pass back. Looking for a runner. Shot a goal! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
So we have
24,
movement on both benches.
Makelele.
It's starting to
Coming
look
on the
very
field
interesting, this.
is
Well, at this stage,
number 8,
Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win
Substitution in
this.
progress.
That's really nicely played.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Puskas. Vitinha. Not where it came from. And they can counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's in on goal. Iniesta! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And they're back in front. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get...
Decent chance! And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And the shot! He lifts the roof! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, I can wholeheartedly say, Peter, they deserve
There will be
this.
5 minutes
But
added
has
time.
the opposition enough spirit left in them now to...
Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Bullet. Can he spark a counter here? That's really well cleared. 5 minutes to add. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bullet. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started.
Javier Zanetti will be having a very busy game for sure, Peter. He'll be raiding the flanks all game long, if he's allowed to, of course. But if he starts beating people and getting balls into the box consistently, I can only see one winner here.
And he does it with such an unassuming demeanour. He makes the ordinary look beautiful, doesn't he?
He does, absolutely. His game is just laced with moments of sheer brilliance.
That's a cute ball. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Rice. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
This is a promising build-up. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi with the foul. It's a quick one, and it's Maldini. Maldini making good progress. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Looking for the run. Hazard. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Can he get it through? And this is Forlan. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Bullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, Semenyo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Pirlo's... Oh, he's been caught napping! Now, can they get him away? And he's managed to get... Oh, he's having a go! Superb from Antoine Semenyo! A finish of true class! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Santos have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And here's Dembele. Vitinha. Now it's Semenyo. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Desai cuts it out.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Nice-looking ball. He has found the way through. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Pass isn't the best. And it's Vieira. That is good strength. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Reaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vitinha. Messi. Forlan. Big chance! Off the post! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And it's Vitinha. Seedorf. Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there. Vieira. Forlan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In by Hullet. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Azar. Semenyo. Oh, he's found support out wide. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza di tutti I settori sono pregati di recarsi nell'area dello stadio.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hullet. And this is Hullet. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
That's been cut out, well played. Pirlo tries to pass it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Pass somewhat off target. This looks promising. It's Azar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Semenyo! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Semenyo can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 20.
Santos with the corner, there first.
Forlan. Numero 10. Messi. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5. Owen.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
Il numero 15. Il numero 17.
No way through, so back. Azar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
A case now of complete control. Takes a shot, and another try! It's in! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be.
And Hullet! And that's past the post. Tries to play it through. And this is Owen. Cruyff providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Now, he's got space here, and he plays one through. He is through here! Del Piero! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Santos really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And here's Owen. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And here's Baggio. That's an excellent interception. Cruyff. Rice. Seedorf. Gets a good foot in there. Just about up to 75 minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Hullet. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
And here's Hullet. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing...
He's had a shot!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Good ball over the top. No, it's come to nothing. Vieira. Cruyff. Quality ball. And here's Cruyff. Owen. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Roma really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
And here's Baggio. Great vision. Thinks about the shot. Check, gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Roma truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
Rice. Now Pirlo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winner.